Alright guys, this blog is going to be a little bit different than blogs in the past. You know, blogs in the past, I've really had like a very predefined script. I want to try something new and I want to try to go off of that model. So for this one, I'm really just kind of winging it. So, you know, stick around. And basically, I'm going to go through 10 battles, that I would say the top 10 battles that you did not know happened. And then at the end, I'm going to have about a list of maybe 30 other battles that you also probably didn't know happened. Those of you who are very like knowledgeable about battle rap, like and obsessive, kind of like me, you might know these top 10 and you might know the ones at the end. But those of you who are a little less obsessive about this battle rap shit, some of these might surprise you. So stick around. I think you guys will enjoy this one.
I already fucking won this battle. So there's rumors I have to set straight. I ain't battle you for a fucking name. I battle you for the extra hate. So fuck hospitality. I knew I was gonna sleep you soon as they set a date.
Alright, number 10 is Gjonaj versus JC. This happened in December 2013 in Detroit. Detroit League Bar Wars put this on. And basically this was before Gjonaj became popular. He became popular years later. So yeah, I mean, this battle happened in December 2013, but it wasn't until March 2015 that Gutta versus Gjonaj, which was kind of his big thing, that it came out. Now, it had been not vaulted, but had been basically, it was about a good year and a half before he even came out to the public, you know? Anyways, the channel that it was hosted on, Bar Wars, and part of the reason why a lot of people don't know this exists is that Bar Wars had a lot of subscribers, a lot of views, and a lot of things like that. And something happened with the channel. I'm not really 100% sure what, but they had to restart and they lost a lot of their footage. So they had to re-release their battles and regain their subscribers. So that was kind of a big thing, and part of the reason why this why a lot of people don't know this battle exists. But in terms of quality of the battle is great. I mean, it's classic from both of them. You know, you have JC's wordplay and super wit, and you have Gjonaj's very unique and very like personalized delivery. So yeah, it's a great battle. You guys gotta check it out.
Bigg K said, how can I be 6'13" and be working? First I'm 6'4" and I be riding. I got the wheel, I be shooting while I'm driving. They say, Suge, you should use schemes to be more iller, nigga. I said, man, I be scheming to kill a nigga. I got a 38 special, shit is one of a kind. You done pissed me off at the wrong time. You think you cold? I keep you warm with one from the long, John.
Number 9, Shotgun Suge versus Jon Jon Da Don. This battle happened in June 2013. This happened on the Rap Battle Network. The Rap Battle Network was a very short-lived subscription-based service, and basically the whole idea of it was you pay $24.99 a month, and you get 4 battle cards a year that you get access to. The people who started this didn't realize, and no offense to you guys out there, but battle rap fans are cheap as fuck. Like, we constantly bootleg. I'm not saying that I never have bootleg, but I'm saying in general, battle rap fans, a lot of us are freeloaders, and you know, we don't support the culture with the money. So I think that's a estimation that they made that was wrong. And another problem was that Battle Rap Network said this. They said 70% of our audience is very active using YouTube on mobile phones. But then they also noted that the YouTube users could not subscribe via their mobile device. So it was kind of frustrating for them because, you know, 70% of their audience, of their target audience, couldn't even watch the battles, you know, unless they were bootlegging them. So it made it kind of problematic on their end. Basically, this was re-released on Colorado Battle Rap channel a few years later. The actual environment of the battle was very commercialized. There was a kind of a dry feel. The audience wasn't that great. It was a decent performance from Suge, and it was a decent performance from Jon Jon. But like overall, you know, it something just didn't feel right about the battle. But you know, check it out.
Fag fuck, you gassed up like a flamethrower. When I cut dope, I use ether for the takeover. I got some bricks in the stash of the Range Rover. Find China in the trunk like hangover. Look, man, I say I peeped your whole fucking steez. I ain't a bit stupid. You stuck battling cause you make shit music. And you gonna try to rebuttal everything I could say before I get to it. Like it's gonna make you less of a faggot cause you admit to it.
Number 8, Bigg K versus Real Deal. This also happened at the same event in June 2013 on Rap Battle Network. And again, the crowd was the environment was kind of dry, and it just felt kind of like a big commercialized like feel to it. Both choked and both kind of seemed off. Besides that, I mean, it was a decent performance from each. It wasn't like stellar from either, but you know, it was, I guess, what you would expect from Real Deal versus Bigg K. Real Deal had an angle that I felt really did really well versus Bigg K. He talked about you know, who's gonna believe you if me and you, you know, if I fucking shoot you? I'm a school teacher, you're a convicted felon. I thought that was kind of funny. But one cool thing about this, and I think this is maybe part of the reason why, besides the fact that it was on Rap Battle Network, part of the reason why people don't know this exists is that this was really before Bigg K had his big resurgence. So this was after the point that Bigg K had been very popular, but before the time that he became repopular. You remember that his battle with Illmac kind of like remade him. He was kind of missing from the game for a little bit, and it really wasn't a couple months later until he came back with Illmac and all that.
Hey yo, I'm bruising the mic. Well, Bishop's proving he's white by abusing his wife. Calls himself Bishop, but he's never made a straight move in his life.
Number 7, Organik versus Bishop Brigante. This was a part of the 2007 2-on-2s for the WRCs. You'll remember that the WRCs were ran by Jump Off out in the UK, and they basically did a huge 2-on-2 tournament in 2007. And so this was Bishop Brigante and Stretch Diesel versus Organik and Nameless. You'll also know Nameless is a King of the Dot rapper, has been on King of the Dot, you know, for many years. It's very interesting to see that two later business partners were battling and really kind of insulting each other. It is worth noting that this is a freestyle battle, not a written battle, so, you know, your expectations should always be lower for a freestyle battle because, well, it's a freestyle battle.
Yo, I just battle Ice, the Wolf, close matchup. When two real dudes clash, it's always a dope battle. You just face Arsonal. But see, what y'all have in common is you're both actors. Only thing you have in common with Wolf is your flow backwards.
Number 6, Pat Stay versus Shotty Horroh. This happened in Sweden, 2012. The battle was cut short, and it was not released. And there was a lot of rumors surrounding why the footage didn't come out. Some people said Shotty Horroh tripped over a cable. Some people said that one of the two battlers paid for it not to be released. There was tons of rumors going around at the time. What the owner of the league said was he said that the hard drive broke. So basically what still exists and what they released much long after this had actually taken place was only what they could find. So this is only a portion of the battle, and it's from like a B camera or something like that. There was chokes and like little things like that, and Pat Stay actually used a lot of the lines again in a different battle because he didn't think that this was gonna drop. So, you know, that's part of it too.
Body bag them, toe tag them, and bag niggas up. This nigga ain't really that nice. It seemed like Snoop Dogg done gas niggas up. Well, long as he know that 40 and that 9 spit together, I call him Daz and Corrupt.
Number 5, T-Rex versus Rum Nitty. This occurred at Snoop Dogg's Gladiator School in September 2014. Many of you will remember Snoop Dogg's Gladiator School was kind of an interesting setup in that it got a celebrity involved in setting up a battle event, but the strange thing that happened with it was that the battles were not released for super long. You'll remember that Calico Hitman was on there, Arsonal versus Jon Jon Da Don, Surf versus Daylyt, Official versus E Heart, Young B The Future versus B Magic, Miss Merc versus China Ashley, and actually Carter Deems was on here too. He battled Marwasha. Anyway, so yeah, a lot of these battles could actually be on this list of battles that you may not know happened. But anyway, the battles all eventually dropped, but so much of the hype was gone that people kind of forgot about the battles. So that was a big part of it. T-Rex had also kind of fallen off a little bit by the time that these battles had dropped, so people were less excited about a T-Rex battle. But yeah, T-Rex battled Rum Nitty and beat him decisively, and, you know, people don't remember that.
and the smell of every victim buried in his desert village. I heard you hate our soldiers. You take our loved heroes and torture them. Plus your fucking mother dresses like Sub-Zero and Scorpion!
Number 4, Disaster vs. Shotty Horroh. This was originally released in 2011, and it was set to private for a long time. I'm not really sure the reason for that. Disaster did a lot of freestyling, and I'm not really sure how much he prepared for the battle, because, you know, Shotty wasn't really a huge name by this point. And the league really only lasted in an event or two, so like it's one of those things where a high-profile battle happens on a pretty much a no-name league, and when that happens, a lot of times, you know, people just don't know about it because they're used to checking for the battles getting released by King of the Dot or by URL or by RBE or things. So when they're on smaller things, especially leagues that basically go out of existence, they don't know that it happened.
But it's all gravy, yo, man, come on, your heart's what I'm gonna hand you. You dissing me in Spanish, so I can't understand you. So I don't know what you really said. Plus you wrote your shit, that shit wasn't off the head.
Number 3, Iron Solomon versus Immortal Technique. This happened in 2002, so this is the oldest battle on this list. And it happened at End of the Week, which is a New York City hip-hop open mic. Basically, Iron had beat out Technique, and Technique was not happy. So Technique said, you know, let's battle, fuck that. And then Iron proceeded to destroy him. It's really kind of funny because, you know, Immortal Technique was really adamant about doing it, but it was Iron Solomon who just completely destroyed him and kind of embarrassed him. I mean, this was really bad. It was Immortal Technique doing a whole bunch of, you know, written stuff that just sounded like it was from a song of his, and Iron Solomon completely just rebutted what he had said and destroyed him, and it was kind of hard to watch. And if you go online, you'll find a lot of Immortal Technique fans who don't know who Iron Solomon is being really upset, and it's kind of funny to see. But yeah, I mean, a lot of people don't know about this because I mean, it's before this modern era kind of came. So a lot of battles that happened in the early 2000s or in the late 90s, you know, people don't even know about.
Check it out like this. Yo, dog, you might be rough rider, but you ain't hard. You can't even stand on the stage without your fucking bodyguard. Watch me flip this shit, dog. Cause I'm straight enlightened, man. Why you rapping for me? I don't need a fucking hype, man. You know that, dog. You losing focus. Bitch dog is the motherfucking coldest. Hey, yo, fucking with Toronto, you never survive. You only rap about as good as most your ancestors drive.
Number 2, Bishop Brigante versus Jin. So another battle features Bishop Brigante, who is, you know, one of the main faces of King of the Dot, and a lot of people don't know that Bishop used to battle. I mean, they like might know that he has battled, but they don't really know the specifics. And he competed on a lot of different circuits. I think he was the first Canadian on Freestyle Friday. And one of the crazy things is that this is not just one battle. This is 3 different battles. These guys battled 3 different times. The audio and visual on every single version is absolutely horrible, but they all exist. Number 1, T-Rex versus Murda Mook. Though Murda Mook and T-Rex, to anyone who really, you know, knows battle rap even basically, people know that they are Dot Mob, that they're basically like on the same team, right? So it does come as a surprise to a lot of people that this battle occurred. I actually remember I was in the Unbiased group, Chris Unbiased's group, and someone had mentioned that they had battled, and I said, no, they did not. And the person sent me a link, and I was blown away. Again, absolutely horrible quality. Like, you can barely make out what they're saying, you can barely make out their faces, but it's definitely them. So it's crazy to see these 2 basically battle rap legends who are of the same crew going at each other. Alright, and here you go, guys. This is about another like 30 battles that maybe you didn't know happened. I'm just going to list them, put like a little bit of video clip on it so just you can see it. Enjoy.
Hey, see, I won't change, it's a blessing. But I'm starting to feel pain from the stress. All these sacrifices I done made is depressing. But I just try to look at things as a lesson. Man, I'm just trying to get some change and exit. What message? I was on a plane, I didn't get it. Hey, ain't no telling how deep the streets will go. Look at them talking, don't even know who them people know. I'm counting 100 bands without Summer Jam. Oh God, nigga. I never let that petty shit get to me. You roll with me or not, I'm still here to make history. Destroying niggas mentally, get rich as tryna stun on no nigga saying I got bags round. Was middleman and zips making strips before I had pounds. Ball, nigga, make sure you get to the top. Program to make at least 100 before you get to the block. I'm coming with at least 100. How you gon' get to your Glock? Let me get that from the top. I just wanna live my life.